Hi, I'm Rev Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a Course in Miracles student for 43 years. I'm going through the lessons again this year, asking Jesus to clarify for me, and then I write from that clarity, and that's what I'm sharing with you today. So let's get started. We're looking at lesson 335. I choose to see my brother's sinlessness. Forgiveness is a choice. I never see my brother as he is, for that is far beyond perception. What I see in him is merely what I wish to see, because it stands for what I want to be the truth. It is to this alone that I respond, however much I seem to be impelled by outside happenings. I choose to see what I would look upon, and this I see, and only this. My brother's sinlessness shows me that I would look upon my own. And I will see it, having chosen to behold my brother in its holy light. What could restore your memory to me except to see my brother's sinlessness? His holiness reminds me that he was created one with me and like myself. In him I find myself, and in your Son I find the memory of you as well. I've been struggling this morning with a grievance, and this doesn't happen often. When it does, I generally forgive it and let it go very easily. Not so this time. I've caused myself suffering. I'm going to use the name Daryl since I don't want to make this personal to the one who seems to be my problem. It doesn't really matter what the situation was, they're all part of the illusion, and one problem is like another, though the ego has been insistent all morning that this betrayal is different. It's not. The problem isn't the apparent betrayal, it is me and my refusal to let it go. So this is where I've been working. I used every forgiveness process I could think of, listened to a couple of meditations, and tried to clear my mind so that I could receive guidance. But I kept coming back to that stumper. But he did it. This is so ridiculous. I know my way free of this disturbance, and yet I was still stuck in it until I got to this lesson. I suppose that I did clear my mind somewhat because as soon as I saw the title, I knew to use Daryl's name instead of brother. I did this and I felt instant relief. All the anger and disappointment simply dissolved as it must when I don't cling to it. What a relief this is. There is more than one reason it's a relief to be free of grievances. Of course, it's wonderful to be at peace again, but there are more benefits. As I'm released, many others are released with me as well. It is as if truth reverberates throughout the sonship, and whoever is ready for this healing receives it along with me. So my decision is helping the entire sonship. Here's another benefit. If I hold a grievance against someone else, I'm implying there is someone else when actually the sonship is one. Since I believe in the grievance, I must suffer the consequences of that belief. What we believe is true for us, and so I continue to think that I'm not part of all that is. The more I focus my mind on this problem, the more I reinforce the belief in separation. If I believe I'm separate, I will not remember my true identity. And isn't that our real problem? That we lost our sense of identity? I became convinced this morning that my identity as part of the Christ is more important to me than being right. In case I temporarily fall for the ego's attempts to win back with thoughts of how badly I was used, I have today's lesson right at hand to remind me of what matters. Myron doesn't matter. Her feelings don't matter. Being right is so low on the list of things that don't matter that I can't even find it. I am all that is real, so I matter. I choose to relinquish my life to God and let Him be in charge. I will not try to lead, but will happily follow one who has my highest good in mind. I gladly choose to remember who I am and to remember God. As I sit with all of this, I feel the soft settling that comes when truth has been chosen again. Nothing outside me needed to change, only my willingness shifted, and with it, the world I see. I remember once more that forgiveness restores my sight, and seeing my brother's innocence is how I return to my own. This is the gift of Lesson 335, and I accept it with gratitude. Thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, then please like it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. And I'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment if you'd like. All right, see you soon.